A few days ago, a man was reported missing. His girlfriend had frequented the police department trying to find any information. Police came up with nothing. So, the investigation landed on our desk at the Hero Legion. None of them thought of it as priority, but it felt so similar to what created me. I took up the job on my own, against advisement of both the Hero Legion and my wife. Why do you have to do this on your own? You can just wait for the Hero Legion to send some people to help you. I knew better. This needed to be stopped immediately. This needed to be investigated immediately. There didn't need to be another Dusk. So here I am, walking the streets of Dusty City, trying to find something that could lead me there. Technic was kind enough to give me a few of her gadgets, including these goggles that'll help me see both at night, fingerprints, infrared, anything that I need. Luckily, the powers that those experiments gave me allowed me to stay hidden in the darkness, so I could skulk freely while looking for evidence. While investigating, I found an easily missed keypad next to a door on the back of an apartment building. I opened up its casing, using the goggles to figure out what the passcode was. There was a small little rumble, and as I opened the door, there was a staircase leading only downwards. As I got down, what I was expecting the smell of cleaning materials and other chemicals that would be smelled into a lab was replaced by the smell of rotting corpses and blood. What should have been white floors and white walls had dark brown rustic blood on their walls. I didn't want to run through. I needed to make sure every single room was empty. I was tempted to call in the rest of the Hero Legion, but I needed to do this on my own. I traveled through each door, unmarked. More bodies or other destroyed materials. It's a mystery how this place didn't self-destruct. Eventually, I made it to one door that was labeled, but it was all scratched up. The door, though closed, was so horribly bent. The bodies thrown about in every which way. Either I'm facing a monster or a telepath. Either way, not exactly my favorite options to face. I entered the room, and there was a single body, his head turned 180 degrees. Checked his name tag. Dr. J. Michael Kruger, lead researcher. I decided to get a little more nosy and searched his lab coat for anything on who he worked for, who he was researching through. I found another ID card, labeling him as a lead researcher in Tierfing Research Advancements. Same people who created me. I looked around, trying to see if there's anything else. All I found was a tape recorder. I took it with me. I snuck into one of the abandoned apartments, climbed to as high as I possibly could, and began listening to it. Phillip Umbra was in their care. According to Dr. Kruger, he was trying to create a cure for insomnia. Then I played the last tape.
This is the final log for the first testing of Operation Dusk to Dawn. The subject, again, did not want to talk. He was very determined to just be silent. No mumbling this time, just silence. I remember the room feeling colder when he walked in. Uncomfortable, even. He wasn't that happy-go-lucky young adult he was when he came in. And we've changed him. It's our fault. It's all our fault. The storm outside is so fitting. The sadness we've caused this boy. The pain and torment. We deserve what we got. But he did not. But hopefully, once he is off of the medicine. What was that?
He's controlling me!
Phillip? What are you doing out of your room? Phillip! Phillip, please! Phillip, please! Phillip! And that is the log of J. Michael Kruger. And to you who's listening to this right now, you're next.
As the last tape finished, I sat wide-eyed. I didn't know how to comprehend it. And that's when I felt something similar to the wind surround me.
I found you. It didn't take all that long to find you. People like you thrive on things like this. And here we are. You in my darkness. This is what you created. And a promise is a promise.
Okay. Yep. Calling the rest of the team. Oh, thank God for this suit.